in his continued remarks, which were just a couple of minutes, and he was very stiff, and he hadn't had anything to do with the writing of it, and it had been edited to within an inch of its unlife. But here he is previewing what the next couple of weeks are gonna look like.
Now Congress has certified the results. A new administration will be inaugurated on January 20th. My focus now turns to ensuring a smooth, orderly, and seamless transition of power. This moment calls for healing and reconciliation. And to all of my wonderful supporters, I know you are disappointed, but I also want you to know that our incredible journey is only just beginning.
Does it have to? But anyway, okay, so now there's gonna be a transition of power. It only took 10 weeks and let's see, 4 or 5 deaths and a couple $100 million that he raised, and God knows how much other Republicans raised. So if you want to, you can do the math and figure out how much money they got for each person they got killed. It's something like $250 million for each cop they got killed. I ran the math on that one. But anyway, now there's gonna be a transition of power. He's being very responsible about it and everything. So Brett, how much credit does he get?
He gets zero credit whatsoever. Now we're gonna focus on the seamless transfer of power. He was not interested in that until someone told him, no, you could go to jail for this, which he won't. They're not the party of law and order, they're the party of order, regardless of what the law says. They just want, well, they now want order. If they want law, if Trump wants law, he's gonna be sorry he asked for it, because he should be held criminally responsible for it. He's called for disorder, and the moment that it might bite him in the ass, finally, it's also the moment that he's actually lost power. And look at everyone in Congress has turned against him. The minute he lost power, they completely changed their tune. And all the people who are voting against the certification of the election aren't doing it to protect Donald Trump. They never were, but they used to at least say they were. Now they're saying, no, I just want to focus on the future of all of this and securing votes. Anyways, it's just very frustrating and very stupid. It's just so stupid and annoying.
Yeah, and look, it's better than him just putting out another video calling for them to continue to do this, which by the way, they're planning to do. There's a rally planned for the 19th that sounds like it's designed to be like this one. And we're very well warned about it now. So surely there's no excuse for the Capitol Police to not be ready. But anyway, other than that, he got us to this position, so no credit.
Yeah, just the time to focus on a seamless transition is the way everybody else has done it. And that is the moment the election has been really determined and called by the media networks. I hate to break it to you, but like that's how everybody should focus on. That's what everybody should focus on. That's when you need to focus on what America has been great at. Like you tweeted something that it is a good idea. It is a good idea to have this much time between the election and when the next person takes power. It has been fine because people at least cherish something on both sides of the aisle, typically, which is the peaceful transfer of power. And I can't tell you how special that is about America traditionally. Like even the Republicaniest of Republicans will tell you that. I'll just show you what it means in generally. Like that's the only, like when you're trying to sell TV shows, you can't sell TV shows that are political, but you can sell them on, like we talked to a production company that was like, yeah, we did one that was on the peaceful transfer of power. And everybody knows and cherishes that.
Yeah, so
but he doesn't because he never cared. And there's so many people pretending to care right now that don't.
Yeah, I got that tweet. I didn't respond to the tweet. Yeah, my concern is not just about, 1 in 50 times does it result in a coup attempt. That's also a period of a couple of months where corrupt use of the pardon power is employed, knowing that there's not going to be any accountability, where executive orders can be passed in the last few minutes. People who would never pass any sort of nominating process can be shoved into different corners of the government to sort of lock in some of the influence. There are other things other than just, is there going to be a coup? I agree,
right, but not in general. You could fix all those things you just mentioned. You could fix all those things.
Sure, let's do that then. Yeah, I agree. Let's do that.
I'm with you.
For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.